Happy holidays. It's me, 5XP, and this is the last stream before I take my 2-week holiday. So let's make it a good one. It's me, 5XP, live Twitch. It'll be on YouTube within a week. We're doing a level 3 spider, Kingdom Death Monster in the settlement of Santa Clara. And trying to do something fun this time. So during the hunt event, or during the hunt, if we roll doubles, we get to play with Elgnirk, the Chaos Elf. So hope you're not at work. NSFW sometimes. Elgnirk, the Chaos Elf, coming to town. Maybe, right? So if we roll doubles, she's over here on the hunt board at the furthest space. This little token is where the monster is. If anytime on the hunt, actually it doesn't say anytime, it says the start of the hunt phase, place Elgnirk on the last space of the hunt board. Whenever a random hunt event result is a double, it moves one space forward. So it's not at any time, period. It is any time during the hunt. Rolling for random hunt event. So chances are slim. Chances are slim that we might see it. However, if we do see it, it's going to be Christmas. So I have 4 sets of Kingdom Death dice that will be keyword giveawayed if Elgnirk makes an appearance. So we've got, let's see, Classic Death Dice, Golden Bat Death Dice, Black Friday Death Dice, and Squire Dice. So any of these babies can be yours. One of them. You get to choose which one you want. Any of these puppies could be yours if the price is right. We're going to throw those on the board. So anytime during the hunt, doubles are rolled, Elgnirk moves forward. So really, right now, we just need one double because it'll move that one space right on top of the monster. And the rules, as stated, are if we get there in the same space, ding, 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 party time. So just a fun little Christmas thing added to the game. Really isn't much other Christmassy fun stuff you could do in Kingdom Death if you don't have Atlas. Atlas is a gambler's chest nemesis monster that has some pretty Christmassy theme going for it. So actually my unpainted, my primed one is on the shelf behind me. You can't see it though. Yeah, so Elgnirk, Chaos Elf, making an appearance, I hope, so I can give somebody who's watching a free set of dice. So which leads me to the normal thing. So normally, which it will happen again today, if we get new followers, and they chat, they make an appearance in the chat. I know lurkers, that kind of goes against your oath to the lurkhood. But you don't have to say much. You can just say, hello there, and go General Kenobi, and then dip. And that'll get you in the running. And at the end of the stream, every follower that's made a comment will get into the Wheel of Names, and we'll spin it right up. And it'll be a free item as well, and I just ship it out to you. You just have to give me your name and address. And we've got art prints. These are all official, all new. Gambler's Chest narrative minis are obviously cut off the sprue, but you'll get the sprue, and if there's an art card associated with it, you'll get that. But I'll send it right out to you. So anybody that's already won and has received their items, feel free to tell everybody it's not a scam. If you could always opt out. You can always opt out. I don't need your personal information. I certainly don't log it, and I certainly don't sell it. I don't know who the hell would be just trying to have me make a list of my followers personal information for sale. We're like, I don't think that'd be worth much. Like 5 people. Anyway, so I just want to give stuff away. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. This guy hates charity. Anyway, so looky here. I have in my possession a couple of the books that I finished up. So previously, if you've seen, I had my spiral bound core rulebook, and that's all I had. So all my new expansions, all my Gambler's Chest stuff was still hard copied in their bound or flimsy, like paperback setting. So I went and adjusted things. So this is my new storybook. First page is severe injuries. The next section are all my hunt events. Then all the scout hunt events. Then all the arc scout events. So if I'm hunting, it's on the front page of this book. I also have the forest wants what it wants and overwhelming darkness right there. And then I have just the story events for core rulebook. Then just the story events. Just the story events for Gambler's Chest. And that's it. All the rules, all the, hey, look what we added to Gambler's Chest that you guys will like, almost like a glorified advertisement. All that's gone. All that's gone. I don't use it, I don't read it, and there's no sense in me flipping through it every time I need something. Then, now I've got my, which one is this? This is my quarry bound, spiral bound. So it's sorted by node. So you go through, and this is just expansions of death. So I really did kind of want to put all the monsters in the monster book. So even the core and the Gambler's Chest rule book monsters I wanted to put in this book. But if I did that, I'd have to pull those monsters' story events out of the rulebook. And the problem I kept running into is the way that they lay out their stuff is art on the one side, content on one. And typically, that's not all the time. And so if I wanted to pull Zero Presence, the cat, one of the cat story events out, well, like on the other side of that is like something for another monster. And so I wasn't able to do that without maybe having to buy a whole nother book. So I'd have to have 2 Gambler's Chests, 2 core books. It just, at that point, it just was like, it's not really worth it. If it's part of the core book or Gambler's Chest, I'll just go there. Otherwise, expansion monsters, they get their own spiral. So all my monsters here. So Frog Dog, Gorm, and they all have their nice little colored chevron-y edge-bound things, so I could just flippity dip. There, green, I'm at Flower Knight, right? Straight to yellow. Okay, well, I'm at Sunstalker. Over here to light green, it's Dung Beetle, and so on and so forth. So all my quarry monsters are in this binder. So my organization, hopefully, which has left room for expansion, is set up for future success, future-proof in my collection. So I'm excited about that. All right. On with the show, right? All right, so. And I know, I still have not come up with a good enough solution for displaying gear grids during my showdown. I have my showdown overlay, right? Got my showdown overlay. Works fine. Works perfectly, actually. However, you guys have made me aware that you would really appreciate the ability to see the gear grids. And I thought about even simple solutions like creating my own Twitch extension where I scan my gear grids like on Thursday or something like that, so that you guys like could just click a little link and you can see an image of it, right? And that works fine. It's simple. I can also post them to Discord the night before as well if you guys want me to do that. But the level of effort, right? It's the how much effort do I want to be putting into this at the moment? Yeah, you guys get me another couple 100 followers. You know, you get me to that 1,000 subscriber, you know, limit on YouTube, and okay, now we're starting to talk about how much effort I'll be putting into stuff, right? It's right now it's just like me and my best mates are watching me kind of on the telly, like, oh hey, 5XP's on the telly. Let's get your corn and take a seat and watch them. That's popcorn for those that don't know. All right, so anyway, we have going on this. Let's see, my overlay's up. Yep. All right, so Ginger. Ginger is our non-savior savior. She ate the fruit of the tree and became a non-savior savior, which means she gets the abilities of a savior, but is not a savior, so to speak. So she's got that Dorminatus. Wait, I'm saying that right? Whatever. She's got that one. It allows her to get armor when she needs to. She's a fist and tooth specialist with the death touch. And her whole shtick is just going to be crit building. And the best way we could do that right now with the gear we have is Fish of Abundance, which gives her a luck token on arrival, the Lucky Charm, and Crimson Bow. So whether she's shooting with her bow or she's punching with her fisties, she's going to be critting on 7+. And with the spider having so many non-crittable legs, we gave her the Blood Compass Lantern from the Croc, which allows her to say, nah, I don't like these hit locations, and pull again on take a bleed and pull again, you know, if we really need it. So that's how she's going to get played. Then we've got, I hope to not use the savior bit. Then we've got 3 freshies, absolute freshies, and we made these after we pulled the character card last session. So we've got Charlie, who is a natural healer. So she, what the heck movie is she from? Ginger's obviously from Ginger Snaps. Somebody recommended Charlie from Hereditary. I don't know. I assume that's a thriller movie of some kind. I don't remember. Remind me who recommended that name. I don't remember. Natural healer. So at the start of her act, she can fully heal 1 location of injury and armor once per showdown. So if she's getting schmacked, she can recover her whole armor from on 1 location. Now she's going to be wielding the Dome Buster, our basically, as long as you don't roll 1s on this sucker to wound, we're going to be double damaging. So that's going to be nice. And Ginger, on encouraging with her leader, gives an extra speed. So hopefully we'll be getting Charlie an extra speed because the Dome Buster is not slow. So you can keep adding speed to that. Beth over here. What the heck is Beth? Dang it, I can't remember anymore. Beth. Oh, Evil Dead. Right, so, gosh, somebody help me out with these. Who recommended Beth? Anyway, Beth got the Queen card, so she can forfeit her act on her act to, or her, you know, action to give everybody else a speed. So she'll probably be using that as well to boost up the Dome Buster. But she's no slouch. She is rolling OG Talk Scimitar. So if you've never seen OG Talk Scimitar, it's blue up with sharp and cleave. So, you know, there's a chance to wound with that. Rolling 2 dice. It's always nice. Potent didn't know it. All right, then we've got Grace. Again, these are all no XP survivors. So let's hope we don't get any phoenixy weirdness in the hunt like last time. All right, so Grace is of the sword. So she has 1 accuracy, 1 strength with swords. And the amber sword worked so well last time, we're just going to do that again. So she's rolling the amber edge with crocodile eyes and a full set of rawhide and the silk bodysuit. So she's going to, what's up, rats? So she's going to be basically on spider detail. I mean, she's at 10 strength, so she just needs to be basically not rolling 1s. I think basically that's the theme here, is as long as we don't roll that number that keeps getting me in trouble. I even made a clip about it the other day. Like we were even like nixing the saying of said word, and it's still crept in there. It's still popped in there. There's nothing we can do about it. That's why today only, we're switching up. We're going with red and black dye. Hopefully we can see that. So Rat's just got himself entered into the Wheel of Names for fun and free stuff. Remember, all you got to do, follow, comment on the stream, and you'll get yourself in on the free stuff wheel at the end. And one last time before I get going. Thanks. Lip service don't get you no extra points. I'm on to you. Just a reminder, Elgnirk is on the board. You can see her at the very end of the hunt. Right here. Where's the try? If we roll doubles anytime on the hunt for random hunt events. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to say anytime we roll doubles, period. Anytime we have the opportunity of rolling 2 dice and we roll doubles, she's going to move 1 step closer. And if the survivors ever enter her square, we're going to do our raffle. We're going to do our extra raffle for your pick of one of these dice sets. So, oh yeah, you're going to love it. Gonna love it. We've got classic dice, Squire dice, Black Friday dice, and Golden Bat dice that if we get there, I don't even care how many people are watching. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna have 10 minutes. You type in the keyword in the chat, get you registered to get your pick of one of those dice sets. And I'm sure I'll have to say that more than once. And that's honestly probably why I'm delaying so much. Let's get more people into the chat before I get going. Yeah, I have too many dice. This is one of my ways to get rid of my collection. But these are new, unused dice up for grabs. All you got to do is hit that keyword when Elgnirk pops into play. All right. So, and if you just showed up and you didn't hear all that, quick rewind, and we'll get it going for you. All right. First one up. Who's green? Beth. Beth is our event revealer. All right. We've got Lonely Bridge. Survivors reach a wide chasm bridged by silk strands that cling to the sides in a dizzying height. What's up, Death? Roll a d10. Add the combined courage of the survivors to the result. Well, this isn't going to work well because, like I said, they're all so fresh. Fresh. All right, yep. That's a big fat knot for those 3. Ginger, are you going to help him out? Nope. All right, so this is impossible. So, otherwise, let's do this. Roll 2 times. All right, that'll get us 2 chances for Elgnirk. I think we'll just do that just for the sake of the Elgnirk happening. Let's get that Elgnirk coming out here. All right. Who doesn't want free stuff? Who doesn't want to win prizes on Christmas? Holy crap! First time out! Look at that! Alright. We're closer. Elgnirk's moving her cute butt, elfin butt, 1 step closer. Well, yeah, I know. Wow. Opa! That was easy. Wasn't it? Now, we could still have other things happen, right? The spider can move forward. That's always a chance. Always a chance the spider can move forward. Now, let's see. 22. Little acid rain. Alright, so we've got the darkness above is suddenly alight with a storm of acid rain. It smells terrible, burns flesh, and forms hissing pools in the upturned mouths of the stone faces. All survivors suffer monster-level event damage to every hit location as they scramble to find shelter. Ah! Oh boy. This is bad. This is real bad. If the settlement has sculpture, no. The survivors silently watch the stone erode the faces. And then roll a d10 on a 6+, add acid storm event to the settlement next year. Oh my gosh. Right. If only we did. Which we do. So I did go and get all my stuff rebound yesterday. And I talked a little bit about that beforehand, is that all my rules, you know, are actually no rules. There are no rules in this one. It's just story events and the hunt tables and stuff in this one. Yeah, nothing at all about rules, because I should know them by now, you'd think. Alright, let's see. All survivors suffer monster level event damage to every hit location. I just threw up in my mouth. Oh my god, so bad. And everybody's gonna be in a bad way right off the get-go. This is so bad. So 3 damage to every hit location. Oh my, goodness. Oh my goodness. This is so bad. I'm reading it one more time. All survivors suffer monster level event damage to every hit location as they scramble. Every hit location. So that is 3 damage to every single thing. Now, at least it didn't say, like, you know, discard, you know, fragile or, you know, flammable or things like that. So let's see. Oh, right. So Grace is gonna reduce that by 2. At least that's the way I'm reading that. So she's gonna take 1. Well, that's not really a great way to start. That's not a good way to start. All right, we haven't even walked 2 feet, and a couple of my people have 0 armor now. Fine, we get to do it twice because we knew we weren't gonna make the courage. All right, I got 20. Oh wait, actually, which one is the black is 10, so 26. 26 is the pit. Let's see, the ground beneath the event revealer's feet, so that's green. That is Beth. Gives away and they plummet to the pit below. We had this last time. The event revealer rolls a d10. Well, that seems good. Typically high is good. If another survivor has a whip, we don't have a whip this time out. So that might not be good. If the event revealer has tumble, they nimbly catch and gain +1 speed token and do not roll. Okay, well, we got a 10 on the table. You managed to grab the edge and escape unharmed. Man. Sheesh. All right, well, that was a lot of no fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that whole 3 to everything, and I forgot to update all my sheets. Oh my gosh. So light damage to, oh yeah, that's, I mean, Ginger would have been knocked down from a headshot. Light body, light waist, light feet. Oh my gosh, she's completely bingo. She might be doing that Grace of Dorminatus. Like immediately when we get there. Charlie's down to 2 everywhere. Oh man. These spiders are gonna eat me for breakfast. Oh, it's so bad. Oh man. Yeah, they're looking at that overlay, be like, oh, what round of the fight are we on? We're like, we're not. We haven't even started yet. Oh, best viewers? I hope they're cheap viewers. Get out of here. So let's see, Grace is down to 2 each. See how they, but 5 XP, you've already got all this stuff on your overlay. Yeah, but I like to have it in front of me too. That overlay's for you, not me. Unless I have to deal with Sally, who's an absolute abomination. I can't keep track of her with, you know, erasing and rewriting every 2 seconds. All right, whose turn is it? It's white. Yeah, Def, thanks for dropping in, bud. All right, surrounded. Oh no, is this the one where I get 3 on the... The survivors stop in a clearing and bed down for the night. They are tormented in the darkness by small, spindly shapes lurking just outside their field of view or their field of vision. The survivor with the highest hunt XP is suddenly grabbed by the legs. All right, Ginger. Grabbed by the legs. Each of the other survivors roll a d10. Oh no, this one is the, you've got to basically roll 8 on everybody else in order to win. Okay. Good luck to all of us. 6, 5, and 10. That seems doable. What is it? The total is 18 plus. Hallelujah! They managed to stave off the creature without incident. Otherwise, grab survivor suffers a random severe injury. Leg injury with +1 to the result. Yes, yes, thank them. Thank the KDM Lord above for that one. Woo! Dodged another bullet. Now this one is a special one. What is this one? Dead Warrior. Alright. Yeah, Z's focus. Come on, nobody could see that, dude. The hunting party stops several paces away from a one-handed skeleton clad in ancient, rusted armor. A strange tablet covered in inscription lies next to it. If the settlement has pictograph, we don't. The survivor with 3 understanding may investigate. If no one investigates, roll on the random table. I like it that. Oh, we don't have pictograph, do we? Yeah, I don't think so. Pictograph. Nope. I think pictograph is the thing we need for the Nico Twilight thing, so... Oh well. Whoosh. Yeah, so pictograph would probably be in my book to get. So we're rolling rando. Black Armatens. You gotta be kidding me! Here I was thinking that doubles would be nigh impossible. Nigh improbable. Look at that. Another one. Chances of Elgnirk handing out Christmas dice is high. Remember, you have to be present to win that one. You have to be present because it's going to be a keyword. So keep that in mind. All right, and you have to be a follower. You have to be a follower as well. Subscribers do get a bonus. So when they do their keyword, they'll get, I think, 2 entries, and regular old followers will get 1. Remember, it's free stuff. It's free stuff. You can't complain about free stuff. Opportunists. While investigating their quarry's tracks, the survivors realize they are hunting not 1 but 2 monsters. The 2 sets of tracks soon separate, leaving the event revealer to pick which tracks to follow. If they follow the larger tracks, continue hunting as normal. If they follow the smaller tracks, start the showdown immediately. At the start of the showdown, the monster suffers 5 wounds. If the survivors are victorious, they gain half the basic resources and half the monster resources rounded up from the rewards in the aftermath. Now, here's when I have to actually make a decision, because I have no armor anymore. I'd still be facing level 3. It would have 5 damage gone. We'd still be able to harvest silk. But Elgnirk gets taken off the table. And we are a long time before we're going to get to them. Right now, I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to take the 5 wounds and get half the resources. Because remember, the ultimate goal is to save Regan and also have all 4 survivors come out with me. And I think the 5 wound is gonna help me get there. Because we're on, that would leave me with 17 wounds left to do. Oh, Elgnirk, all the fun. You coming into town. Breathe. I don't know, guys. Because we still get an indomitable resource. So we'll still get, acid palms for ginger, or well, the thing that helps the acid palms with ginger. After winning, we just would get, what was it? It says half and half. Half basics, so we'd only get 2 basics and 4 spider resources, along with another silken nervous system, another black lichen, and an indomitable. And more importantly, the potential for harvesting silk. I think it's a no-brainer. Yeah, right. I know it's do I want to win or do I want to not win? I like handing stuff out. Well, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and start the showdown right now. It's a gift. Elgnirk has given me a different kind of gift, and that is to start the showdown without any more pain and misery. That was fun while it lasted. Okay. Well, let's start it. Sorry, gents, ladies. Oh, it does that. It does look like it came back, though. That's Aziz. Aziz! Where's my Aziz? Yeah, I grabbed this. Whoop. Alright, well, Elgnirk was fun. The chance, her jumping up on and making my life more interesting, it was there. It was there. Alright. That's too bad. That's too bad. I thought we were going to get some fun extra stuff. Not meant to be. But I think this is actually going to help considerably. Because I'm telling you, that 3 hits everywhere right off the bat. Oh, gosh, that one was rough. I feel like I've been through a whole hunt after only just a few spaces. I mean, I don't see how you guys could feel any less. We don't start out with bonus spiders, unlike last time. Oh, I think it's still winnable. I have the output And I have 3 shields, so there's some blockage happening. I've still got silk bodysuits. I've still got Toximitar and Dome Buster. Yeah, I need to mitigate this more than anything. So that is the thing that is going to do us in. 1,000 teeth. So every, yeah, right. So every Spidicules, not the minions, but every Spidicules attack adds a bleed. And we start out with neurotoxins, so every little guy's attack starts with bleed. Got to the button in time. All right, so it's bleed central. Who has our band-aids? We have band-aids on green. We have band-aids on... Who else? I know we got one more band-aid. Who is it? Red. Green and red have our band-aids. All right, white is probably our tank with our damage reduction. Where do we start? 5 away? Oh, we start on board edge again. Well, let's just start here then. Let's see. Green, who needs bandaged already? Ginger needs bandaged. Let's put you next to green. There is no interactable terrain that isn't just part of the spider fight. So we get egg sacs, which we interact with them, we'll get a silk. And then maybe we get a spiderling, maybe we get knocked down, all that kind of stuff. So the web silk is really why we're here, besides to rescue Regan. Of course we're trying to rescue Regan. Silk Nest, we are a perfect 2 for 2. 2 uses of Silk Nest and 2 population gained. So we've hit 8s or 9s each time on this. So I think we're going to have to go for a 3rd. And then guess what? We drew. So while I was setting up last night, I drew 1 card, the wife drew the other card. Double giant stone faces. So we're going to try to get Ginger up on one of those. Now with her bow. So maybe we do this. And get her up there. Otherwise, it's just going to be dome busting time, right? But it's not like we get to go first anyway. All right? Double stone faces. Let's see what happens here. Do I just double check them? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 plus basic. And yeah, no whip this time. Last time we were really lucky. We had a Sally with her perfect hits with her timeless eyes, and we had the what is it, pyrolytic lantern on the table, so we were perfect hitting on 8s or better and got moods killed like crazy. It was fantastic. Not gonna happen this time, but I'm hoping that we just wound it out fast. Oh, right, we get it to 5 wounds, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope all the bad cards were on top. Almost forgot about that. So yeah, we got to start with 5 off the top. Okay, here it goes. First things first, we got to spawn. That is from Hive Mind trait. The beginning of each monster turn, perform spawn. Spawn is place a spiderling in an unoccupied space adjacent to the spider nest, as close to the nearest survivor as possible. So that's every turn. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. You know what? I just saw the mood banner. I think it's okay. All right. I am okay with this one. The reason is if we can get that stinking bleed off the board quick, that'll be nice. This one is gain random disorder on spiderling actions, right? So spiderlings aren't going to be biting us and bleeding us. They're going to be given disorders. Now, Charlie, Beth, and Grace are fresh. They have no disorders. Shit, Ginger doesn't even have a disorder. She's been around. So, yeah, we'll see. So that's nice. So when this comes out, perform basic action. Whoop. Basic action, 2 dice. Oh, right. A level 3 gets 2 speed, 2 damage. Right. Indomitable, of course, can't get knocked down. Yorp. All right. So there's 1 of 4. Hitting on 2. Let's see, who's it going to attack here? It is going to be closest threat facing in range. All right. Hello. And it has basically unlimited movement right now. It's like 16, 18, 16 movement. Every time we chop off a leg, we'll drop down 1 movement on it. And I think I might flow. So, target's been picked. I think I might surge to block on this. Just, why not? Yep, surging to block. So that is Grace. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. Grace is gonna surge to block. Oh, she's gonna roll to see if she actually keeps it. Okay, she keeps it. So she doesn't spend it, but we got some on arrivals I have to deal with first. Luck token on arrival. We don't have drums. I felt like we had another on arrival here. I'm just making sure. All right, no on arrivals except for Fish of Abundance. All right, hitting, so she's got a block. 2 evasions, so we're hitting on 4s or better. I get rid of 1. 3 hits. Ooh, leggy. All right, and this is going to be doing 3 damage each, or I guess 1 damage each because of the silk bodysuit. So, do I rightfully care? I'll go ahead and block that one, but I don't think I'm going to dodge. I think I'll just take 1 to the hand and 1 to the foot, because I'm going to get a disorder anyway. Right, gonna get a disorder anyway. No sense dodging 1 damage. Alright, let's see how bad this is gonna get. Oh, it's a Spidey. We got revenge. When a fellow hunter perishes, you lose control. When a survivor dies during the showdown, suffer the frenzy brain trauma. Worse things can happen. That's for certain. As we saw last time in the Total Disorder show, that we were getting like vestophobia, destroying our best armor, and all kinds of awful stuff. Oh my gosh. And we actually had to keep this card out and not remove it so we could have it attack and purposefully farm extra disorders to get rid of stuff. It was fun. We gamed the game a little bit. All right. Then spiderlings go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Alright, so use the block. Alright. It's our turn. Oh, and bleed. Right? No. Wait, no, we don't get a disorder. What am I already 5 XP'd? I already 5 XP'd. You gotta be kidding me. The spiderlings do the disorder. The bad guy does the bleed. Let's put that back. So Grace gets a bleed. Gosh, man. Yeah, that's Bob Saget moment. I need to come up with a soundbite for me just 5xping, like a trombone, like a sad trombone. Every time I do a 5xp moment, it just be an orchestra, like a big band, just like constant band noises. All right. Well, I do want to get rid of the bleed on Ginger. Don't like bleeds, but it is a bit early. So I'm tempted to just wail on this guy because he's right in front of me. And I'm trying to figure out who goes first. This is a good question. I'm going to I already surged on Grace. So I think I'm going to just lock with her, but I'm going to wait on that in case I get something else. All right, you know, I'm going to shoot with... Nope. Green is going to bandage Ginger. I want those bleeds gone. I just hate the bleeds. Wait, no. Why would I do that? What in the world am I thinking? Because she needs those bleeds at the moment, because she's going to have to get her armor back. Good gravy. Yeah, so one of the special things for the Croc armor is you can, once per showdown, use the bleed tokens you have to reinforce your armor. And the fact that she's bingo on armor, she's going to need it. So tell you what, I'll have her shoot first. After using her surge, so blue's gonna surge. Where's my surge? Ginger's surging. She's reinforcing her armor points. I'm doing it now because I don't know if I'm gonna get the opportunity to survive another hit. And you're like, well, that's waste. You're only getting 3. She's at 0 and she's already got light injuries everywhere. I don't know if I can survive a hit to wait for another bleed. All right, then she's going to use her regular attack. Fortunately, her bow is cumbersome. But she is facing. So she's going to be... Yeah, I know, it all stinks. It all stinks. So 2 dice hitting on 6. 5, 4. 4s are better. Good luck to all of us. Because remember how this started last time. Alright, well, that's 5 and a lantern. No perfect hits for her. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, so this is that moment where I think I'm going to take a bleed. Oh, man. I think I'm going to take a bleed to pull 2 new cards. All right. Taking a bleed. This is the... What's it called? Blood Lantern from the Croc gear. It's... before making a wound attempt, you may gain 1 bleed token to discard all hit locations from your attack and draw that many new ones to replace them once per round. And this being a crit build, those legs don't have crit locations. Oh, we got 1. All right. So attacker gains priority target. If I don't, I'll do Spiderling action targeting them. That's fine. They won't even get to her. Critical wounding. Spiderlings explode. Remove all Spiderlings from the Showdown board. Well, that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and do this, because that's not going to really mess things up too much. All right. All right, first one. Opa! No reflex. Reflex canceled. Damage off the top. That's how crits are supposed to work. All right. So 1 damage. And we're going for the legs. Man, look at that. Yeah, there is. Yes, there is. So that's a wound. And we get a leg. Where's my leg counter? Let's use this. So we're at -1 movement right now on the big boy. All right. So, and we get... No, we don't get prio target because reflexes don't work. Well, that's kind of how that's supposed to work. Green is going to now bandage her. So she's down to one bleed. And let's see, what can green do? Do I want to run up and smack it? It said once per round you may spend 1 survival to gain 2 insanity, and I'm gonna do that. So Beth is going to, and it doesn't cost nothing. She's gonna swap that out, and that's part of the silk boots, linked silk boots. And shoot. How do I want to do this now? So I still got my movement. 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will surge to pull silk, because I need the silk. Oh, it's a 1. I think you're knocked down. Let's double check. Egg sacs. On a 1, your weapon is snagged. You pull it free, but you are knocked down. And guess what? A spider shows up. But I get a silk. Remember, that's really why we're here. Because we need the silk. We need to finish off this silk armor set. All right. What's next? Charlie with the Dome Buster. 1, 2, 3. Getting underneath so I can have a better crit opportunity. Oh, rolling 1. I think, does that hit now that I'm underneath it? So Charlie's got 1 accuracy. Let's see, 5, 4, 3. I need 3s or better. You've got to be kidding me. What a pain. Well, I guess I'm going to surge on that, because I can't tolerate that. Who is that? That's Charlie. I need 3s or better to hit. If I'm underneath. And 2s are better to wound. Right? There we go. That's a hit. And yep, 5 plus 12 plus 2 is enough to double. So I get 1 leg gone, but I get 2 damage. The Dome Buster be bustin'. That's how it's supposed to work. And I think that's it. I still have some people that can dodge and whatnot. White hasn't gone yet. And I'm tempted to just block. I think I will. I think white is just going to prepare for an onslaught. And I think I'm just going to leave them right as they are. Yeah. Yep. This is it. I am done. Bad guy turn. We spawn. Whoa! Super spawn. And we pull a card. Another one. So this is frantic spinning. Survivors cannot spend movement. So basically we're stuck if a monster is adjacent to us. I like that one a heck of a lot better than getting disorders, but whatever. So alright, basic attack, basic action. So that's this one again. Rolling 4 dice. Hitting on 4s or better. 4s or better. Oh, I like this. Let's get rid of those 2. Let's roll 2. Block 1. This is Grace. Let's block the hands. And let's dodge the waste. Yeah, I don't want that bleed. And let's see, do I keep it? I keep it! Look at this. Okay. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we got little Spideys. But their profile is about as good as it can be right now. So with no after damage, they basically are just sticky. Little sticky spiders, that's about it. They're going to get 3 speed, 2 damage. Each. Paid to charity. Alright, so let's just go one by one. Alright, this one. Let's see, what are we hitting on red? Red has 3 evasion. So 7s or better. Really? Alright, so that's 2 hits. Alright, Charlie. You probably want to dodge one of those, don't you? Don't you, Charlie? So does any one of those make better sense to dodge? Feet, perhaps? Alright, so dodging the feet. Charlie's down another. And then I take 2 damage to the hands. Yeah, again, that 3 damage early on, that's so brutal. Alright, yellow's turn. Who's green? Beth is green, and oh boy. She's only got 1 evasion, so 5s are better. Oh, hells yes! Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's see, 1, 2... Let's go 1, 2, 3. Hello. Oh boy, let's try to do that again. Yeah, not quite. So we're gonna roll 2 damage on poor Beth. Hands and feet. And she can dodge while on the ground. Full Australian Olympic style. What is she gonna want to dodge? The feet. Beth is dodging the feet. Taking 2 damage to the hands. Alright. It's our turn. That worked out. I mean, wow. You know it's going to turn to shit now. Because that's the way it works. Oh, right. And you get up because that happened on our turn, because you were sticking your hands in spider webs. Well, I kind of feel like busting some domes. All right, let's get these guys flipped up. Yeah, let's bust some domes. So red. Let's attack. Oh, wait. So one of these hosers can, yeah, Beth, green. So on her turn, she's sacrificing her act to give everybody else +1 speed. So that's going to give our Dome Buster an extra die, which is what I want. And she can't move. So basically, she's done. However, I might give her a block. But she's got a surge to do it. So let's see if I can't kill a spider from her before that happens, so she doesn't have to. Alright, Dome Bustin'. At 2 speed. Hitting on 3s or better. %50 is still failing. Alright, 1 hit. Super dense, don't give craps. Alright, so if I don't crit, it will reflex. Spidicules plunges to the ground with surprising speed. All survivors adjacent to the monster, including those in its blind spot, suffer bash and knockback 5. That is really unpleasant. I may have to dash with Grace. In fact, I will take an opportunity to dash with Grace. And she keeps it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that she can kill some spiders later on. Alright. Let's roll. Come on, baby. Big money, no whammies. 8. That is a solid double damage. 2 damage from the Dome Buster. However, we're getting knocked back 5. Now, here's the interesting thing. So I'm wearing leather armor, so I can't get bashed. And I haven't moved this turn. So, I don't like what you did there. So I'm going to surge and smack again. Now, who is this? This is Charlie. Charlie's surging and smacking again. There we go. 2 hits. Yeah, I don't have anything that does for lurking yet. It's on my to-do list. I promise I'll get something for lurkers. I love all you all equally. Segmented trochanter and segmented knee joint. So we have a wound. Spidicules extends its legs, lifting its body high into the air, and all melee attacks not made with spears perform spawn. Okay, that's on a wound. It's incredibly likely I'm wounding, so maybe we should do the segmented knee joint. Let's do that one first. 7 plus 12 plus 2 is a double smash. So that is 2 more wounds. Oh man, the Dome Buster is a game breaker. Alright, here we go. This is on this one. 3. 3 plus 12 plus 2. 5 more. That's a double. I know, it's silly, isn't it? Absolutely silly. So 2 more wounds, and unfortunately now we get the wound reflex. So it basically it hops up and performs spawn, then full move all spiderlings towards the attacker. Now this sucks because I just dashed to get in position. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well at least I'll have one adjacent. So wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Actually, I don't think that is adjacent. I think she's here, and you're there. Although she hasn't done her move yet, so yeah, we can still get in there. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that right meow. So, did it say do a basic action or just full move? That's it. That's it. All right, well, White's taking his turn, their turn, moving, and then I'm going to attack the yellow one. How about that? Let's see, I am hitting on 5 for 3s or better with my Amber's Edge. 3s or better, slow weapon. It's a 6. So that's a hit. And 3 is, that's definitely enough. So here's more maths. All right, so I get 4, 5, 6 from innate or skills. Then I get 4 from the weapon. And then 3 from the dice, which is more than the toughness of the monsters, so that's a dead spider, and Amber Edge gives me a free attack after I kill something, or I wound something. 3, oh, yes, I have +2, so that's a hit on the blue one. Oh, is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. It equals. So that's 2 spiders. The Amber Edge doing its job. That is fantastic. Now, so white is gone, red's gone, green's gone. They've used their act, but not their movement. They technically wasted that, but oh well. Now I guess Ginger could go for crits again. And she's got an extra speed. Well, let's do this. So she's rolling 3 dice. I could go up and punch it. So I can try to get a fist and tooth. And it is not the same strength. I do have a +2 bonus extra strength for using the bow. Same exact critting on 7s or better. But I would like to have maybe a fist and tooth bonus there. Let's see. I'm too far for Crimson Dress. Let's move 3 spaces. Oh, no, I'm not. Because hitting spider is adjacent. So this would be. All right. Well, then, actually, yeah, I'll do that. So I will Crimson Dress. That's spending both my act and movement. Move 3 spaces. Punch it in its something. I don't know what. There's something that's dangling. And I get a +1 strength for each bleed token I have, which is just 1. Right. But that's 5 and 8 strength. Right? That's not the best opportunity to hit, but I do want that weapon prof. Are you kidding me? That was awful. I had an 8 in there and then it got knocked over. Knocked over. That's big fat nothing. I have 3 accuracy on that, so it was 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, I'm 1 away. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm surging. Blue is surging. Don't have much left. All right, so there we go. It's 2 hits, 1 perfect, but I don't have anything for that. 2 critical locations, no less. All right. Segmented Tarsus. Reflex. Full move. The Spidicules away from all threats. Cancel all hits now out of range. If I don't crit, so that'll happen. Full move Spiderlings towards attacker, which they won't get there, so that's not a big deal so much. And that might free me up to doing some silk harvesting, so I don't see that one as a bad thing. And let's see. If I crit, hairy protective spines fall to the ground, wriggling. The attacker gains a survival, the monster gains -1 toughness token. Well, you're going to get that one anyway, so he's going to get 2 minus toughness tokens. Well, I guess technically only 1 for the round because of acid palms. That's a temporary one. The crit would be a permanent one. Then we've got this one, Aziz Focus. If you hit with the spear, get more strength. Nope. Full move away from all threats. Yeah, okay, so the reflexes are pretty much the exact same thing. But that persistent injury would be really nice. So honestly, if I... Let's go for the segmented abdomen first, right? Because if I wound, it's going to run away. I'd rather have a chance at this crit. All right, big money, no whammies. 7! Yes! Crit! Plumpy, you better be keeping the vibe going here because honestly, we're not doing bad at all. All right, so that's a crit. Permanent injury. When it's crit, -1 toughness token. Oh, hells yeah. Did I calculate that? So we are currently, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 6 left. We did cheat a little bit. We got the 44 hunt event that said you could start with 5 damage and get half resources, or go after a full one. And we already took a beating on the first hunt event, and it wiped 3 armor from everybody on all locations. And I didn't think we'd make it. So let's crit again. Ah, oh, is that a wound? I don't even know if that's a wound. So it has -1 toughness, so it's at 11. So 4. Yeah, no, that is. Wait, I need 1 more. It's not even a friggin' wound. Ah, so we get the reflex. DLC boxes? This is, yes, this is an expansion monster. It is Spidicules, and it's varied. I would say this one has probably one of the most varied fights, in my opinion. You can get one that it just instant kills survivors with like 5 little guys bleeding out. Or you can potentially get things where you can game it so that it's fairly easy. But right now we're just rolling well. That's it. We're just rolling well. All right, so spiders, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he goes on a joyride, but he's at -2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're getting close to the trap, which is he spawns and all spiderlings attack the target. And right now our mood, Aziz! Seriously, Aziz! I'm gonna, one of these days, just gonna fire you. My family will not be able to survive the long winter. All right. All right. That was that. That was on a reflex. And no one else is going. No one else can go. So I mean, I could dash and surge on Beth to go get some. Dang it, I should do that. Beth, go get some loot. So gotta roll on that. Hells yes! Free silk. Look at that. And if you don't know, a 10 on the silk is the spiderling that emerges is deformed mess. Is a deformed mess that dies in seconds. Remove it from the showdown board and gain 2 insanity. Yeah, we're just rolling well today. So far, so good. So, Beth gets more insanity. So you're at 4. Beth's at 4 now. This is working out. But you did burn 2 survival to do that. And it might come back to bite us. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I know. We've had quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. You know what? I'm telling you, it's because I switched up. That's what it is. I switched up to the red dice, and all is well with the whirl. All right. So now it's bad guy turn. Okay. Yeah, this actually could help. Oh wait, first spawn. I always don't want to forget that one. All right. Devouring offspring. If there are no spiderlings on the board, there are. This could be real bad. So, luckily we get our, things flipped. Because we might need to kill some spiderlings real fast. So, if there are no spiderlings on the board, discard it. There are. So move on. Now here's our flow. If we do not flow and kill these spiders now, it does have the range. It has 14 movement, and it will get to one of them, right? So full move the spider towards the nearest spiderling. If the monster ends its movement on or adjacent to a spiderling, remove it from the showdown board and heal 3 wounds. That would be awful. That would be most awful. So if I flowed and went over with Beth to kill that spider, if I killed that spider, it's still gonna flow and come over and get the purple one, maybe? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, it will still have enough. Exactly enough to kill that purple spider. So I've got to kill both both spiders. Well, there goes all. There goes all of my. Actually, I'm gonna go here. All my stinking survival on Beth. Oh man, but I certainly don't. It's basically doing damage here. All right, so I need an attack. That's just enough. And I just need to not go. Okay, I thought that was a 1. I just needed basically a 2 or better. So not a miss. So that spider's gone. And now, shoot, who has the best chance of getting 1? So that'd be E65. White Grace would be hitting on 4s. And I want to save Charlie, so let's do white. So do I keep them? Yes. And yes. Okay, so I don't lose any survival to do it. Now to attack. Yes. To wound. Gosh, man, it's just stinking. It's just working. All right, so the way this card works is that this triggered. All right, or well, this didn't trigger. We flowed. Now it doesn't move towards the nearest spiderling because there aren't any spiderling. And now it's full move the Spidicules away from all threats and turn to face. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Let's get over there and turn to face. Well, it's harvest time. So, our turn. Opportunities to get spiders in population, or silken population. Grace, no, Beth is gonna go and grab that one. Does anybody have any reason to bandage or anything else? I mean, is it even going to be able to attack the next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So no, it's not going to be able to get to Beth. Oh, 1, come on, Beth. That's the second time she poked her hand into the spider's nest, only to fall over. Look at this clown. Good news is, still get the silk. That would suck if 1 wouldn't get silk. All right, let's see. So green's done. Oh, I've got 3 silk remaining over there. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, we've got 2 rerolls queued up, and I haven't had to use anything yet. And honestly, that first hunt that we went to, that really awful hunt that got 3 everywhere, was a double. So since you're here a little bit late, we were doing Elgnirk on the hunt, and we rolled 2 doubles. So the chances of us giving out a free set of dice was high. Was really high. I was really excited that we'd be able to do the extra giveaway today for dice. And then we got absolute just beat down. And now I decided just to go ahead and take the easy battle. Not easy, it's still level 3. It's just he got some pre-wounding. He did some pre-drinking before the fight. But anyway, yeah, had some cool stuff going on. I really wanted to give away some extra dice. So if we can get more people chatting, maybe we could get, maybe I'll do 2 spins of the wheel at the end of the show today. I don't know. Okay. Can I get to something here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. So red is going to try his hand at some silk. 9. I don't think that's enough to kill. No, it is. You get 8 plus. 8 plus, and you get no spider in 2 insanity. Oh, yes. So Charlie should be at 4 insanity now. And they get... All right, so we're up to 4 web silk already. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I might be able to make something now after this. I kind of want to get on a stone face with Ginger here. Now that she's wounded with her fist and tooth and got her weapon prof, she can go back to just using the bow. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to jump on a stone face at this point? I get how much more range? Is it 2? Plus 2 range, 2 accuracy. So I'd be at 7. Oh, that is quite a spread. Let's see if maybe I'll just go over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing? What are they? She's at plus none. 5. Well, I'm not dashing with her. she could just enjoy that casual stroll. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna roll on the nest, I think. Yeah, yeah. So the silk that you get from the webs, like the little nests, is a crafting agent for the spider location. So not only do you need, so the Spidicules resource deck is only 14 cards. It's really small. Because you also can get silk. So the higher the level the spider, the more silk sacks are out there, and you harvest the silk. Like you roll, you automatically get it, but other stuff can happen. And yeah, you get some fancy clothes. All right, so what we're looking for is an 8 or 9 specifically. All right, so if we archive or activate this, we definitely get a spider. Definitely get a spider. And we get other bad things to happen, or we can potentially get another survivor. If this is basically free intimacy with not as bad negatives. You gotta be kidding me. We are 3 for 3. We are 3 for 3 on free population from the spider sack. That is insane. I'm flabbergasted. I don't even know. I don't even know. Who the heck did we just find? How about... Wait, okay, we got Patrick from American Psycho, Herbert from Reanimator, Billy from Black Christmas, Sam from Trick or Treat, Seth from The Fly, Martin from Martin, Henry from Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Does anybody have a villain or what the heck? Right now I'm thinking Seth, but is that really a good? Yeah, we're just doing Seth. Seth from The Fly. We found Seth. Hey guys, I found Seth. No, 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 we're not. No, it's not Seth. We're doing, oh, come on, Aziz. We're doing Vecna from Stranger Things. Aziz, you're killing me, man. Looks like Seth. Alright, fine. Alright, I'm erasing it. We're going back to Seth. We're going back to Seth, and we'll just have Vecna on Alert 5 aircraft. Silk sex. Like, that's his intimacy name. That's his camera name, his stage name. Silk sex. Gross. There's all kinds of ways you can continue to go after that joke. Lipid jets of love. Does that mean what I think it means, Crash? Now it's too bad they can't just grab a sword and join the fight, because adding an extra one would be pretty sweet. But oh, okay. We forgot that now when we name a character, they get one of these. So there we get a spider on the board. So what is it? The Watched. All right. A force watches over you. When you depart, add 1 to every hit location. That's BA. Woohoo, Seth the Watched. Now, we have gotten only good things. Only good things. And so the next couple character cards could probably be not great. So a Watched plus 1 armor to all on department. Awesome. Let's put his nickname down here. Stage name. Silk sack. There we go. For posterity. Silk sack Seth. Oh, and then I need to add Vecna to the list. I have not started watching season 5 yet, so I swear if you guys ruin it, cross. Yeah, if you want to DM on Discord instead of Twitch, go ahead, join that Discord link in the stuff about me stuff. And that's not that that's more reliable. It's just oh wait, that's gone. It's just I'm there more than I am on the Twitch. What's it called? Dashboard. So that's the best way to get a hold of me. All right, let's see. That was the last of our turn. I don't really feel... Oh, I already did surge to attack that guy. All right, well, I guess it's not our turn no more. Well, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that turn. Let's see how this goes. Oh, look at that. I don't like that this is one. We did this last time, where this card was one of the last ones in the deck, and it just sucked. So, Hypergenesis, we've got the Spidicules hums, the air around it vibrates, all survivors suffer 3 brain damage. Alright, this one, yeah. This one again, when it was cycled through several times, as the last card was really bad, this one we might be able to tolerate for a moment. So Ginger takes 3, Charlie takes 3, and they're both okay. Beth takes 3, they are okay. Grace is ouch. Okay, well, Grace is rolling. Oh, I don't think 3 good. Brain, 3 memory loss, lose 2 weapon proficiency. Don't you have to have that to lose it? I'll take it. Psh, nothing, burger. Alright, but the rest of this is perform spawn. Well, let's do it. Let's do it right here. And then it is all survivors in the zone of legs gain a bleed token. Nobody's there. Place each egg sac train in the tile zone of legs with spiderling. No one's there. You're not in the room. You're out in the corner playing with yourself. Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, especially if it's something for all to share. I'm sure we'll all get a kick out of it. So, oh, shameless plug time. So, I am not going to be streaming for the next 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, holiday for me, for obvious reasons, right? Holiday, kids off of school. I need to parent. I'm good at it, dang it. So, you know, starting next week, so Monday through Friday, Monday through, will not be streaming. I could do a surprise stream, not this Friday, but next Friday. So I'll be definitely skipping a week of the Nucalope. Maybe do like a New Year Nucalope, you know, what is that, the vignette. So I could be doing that. So stay tuned for that. The other thing is, hit that follow, hit that like, hit the subscribe, go to YouTube, look at all the previous lantern years for the settlement. It starts off real slow because I was just starting, so give me a break on the first couple lantern year videos. But after that, I feel like I've really gotten into a rhythm. So go check those out if you want to see something happen on the background or whatnot. I will probably be replaying those on Twitch, so to try to keep the channel, going. So like every day during the week while I'm off, I'll probably just hop on, throw a replay out, and so something you guys can do that if you want. But yeah, join Discord. Tell me, I'm doing terrible, or what do you think I should change? I'm still working on the stream, so trying to make it better. But criticism is always welcome. Positive, hopefully. Constructive, even better. But no, I appreciate all of you guys that are taking time out and watching and hanging out with me. It means a lot. All right, plug over. Was that Aziz? Man, I'm hurting this guy. I'm going to hurt this guy. All right, call the authorities because Aziz is in mortal peril. He's a mythical figure. Please don't call the authorities. All right, where was we? That was on his turn. He spawned. Now we got spiderling action. So, crud. Well, Ginger or Grace, I think, is going to get attacked twice here. So 3 dice. Let's do light blue going after Grace. Well, I don't think 2 of those hit. What is it? It's 4, 5, 6s are better. So 1 hit. And yeah, I'm going to dodge. And I keep it. But I do dodge. I don't get to do the dodging again. It was just for free. All right. All right, that's 1 hit. Can't dodge again. To the chest. So taking 2 damage to the chest. I reduce it by 2. 1 damage to the chest for Grace. Not bad. All right, now unfortunately Beth is gonna get whooped on, and she's not as protected. What is? Well, that's not bad though. What is Beth? Beth has 1, so 5s are better. So, and you know what? She's gonna. Oh no, she's out of survival, isn't she? I think she's out of survival. Oh, I just didn't mark it. Yeah, she's out of survival, so she can't dodge that. Ah, no Australian breakdancing for her. So 2 damage to the hands. Oh no! That's a heavy. Oh, whew. That's a heavy. I thought we were going to have problems. Yeah. Are you Rats? Are you talking about not this next Friday, but the first Friday in January, the 2nd? Is that what you're talking about? Bringing over a raid for the Nucalope? So, is that what you talk about? You talk about that? Frog protection? Fraud protection. Frog, yeah, we're on the same page. All right. Well, it's our turn. Token flips. Token flips. All right. Well, that little bitch is hiding in the corner again. So let's get rid of some little guys so they don't beat up on us later. All right, so Grace is going after the light blue guy. That is a hit. Now she just needs, oh yeah, that's plenty. The light blue gone, and Amber's Edge activates, so she's going to go after the purple guy. That's definitely hit on a 9. And I think I'm on a 10 plus whatever the dice is, so that's a 12. And that's definitely enough. That matches toughness. That's how the Amber Edge is supposed to work. Now I can't go digging in the silk nest. Spider's nest, silk nest. It's once per showdown per person. Yeah, each survivor may dig for people once per. All right, and I don't really know. I kind of feel I should move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get closer to where the spider will consider me a target. And not just sit in the damn corner. Alright, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Alright, Charlie is going to go activate that silk nest. Oh, it was a lantern. Alright, well, Charlie gets a silk. And he gets a new friend. Let's double check this on a 4. Prio target. You find yourself a friend. And the friend says, hey, Dad, look, I made a friend. All right. So green. Oh, wait, green's up. Because he just keeps sticking his hand in there on his turn. So he's going to attack that guy. Because he can't move away if he's standing there. That is a hit. Scimitar is rolling 2. Black is my main number. 3 plus 8 plus my strength plus the 2 from the Scimitar is eclipsing 12. So he's gone. Now, to move, I think I'm going to move him 1, 2, 3, 4 next to that silk nest in case I have to use the grace the sword to kill the spider or something. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Actually, you know what? Nope, I don't know what. Green doesn't have any survival to do anything anyway. Red, though, Charlie is going to surge to attack that. No, I'm not. I'm not going to surge because I'm going to surge when I'm attacked. When the inevitable spider walks over to my prio targeted ass. Alright, well, I was going to go to this face, but now I'm going to have to go to this face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do anything else? Yeah, I'll get a mind lock token. So that Crimson Helm, now that I'm down to 0, I'm down to naught. I will get myself a Crimson token. Alright. I mean, bad guy turn. Nothing else left to do. Oh, really? Okay. Hydraulic Leap is in play. Alright. When this is drawn face down, remove Spidicules from the Showdown board. This hurts. This is gonna hurt, I think. So, come here, you coward. Let's move him off the board. Okay. Let's see. Also, I suffer 3 brain damage. Well, I'm glad I Crimson Helmed. Let's save Ginger from getting something. Charlie is taking trauma. Charlie's taking trauma. Who's got that thing that can get insanity by using survival? Oh, never mind. It's Beth. She's got nothing left. All right, Charlie. Charlie's rolling. 6 on the brain. Is danger seizure. 1 damage to you and all adjacent survivors. 1 random. I should give him revenge. Whatever. I just put it back on top. Whatever. I would have drawn it next, so I give it back to him. So Charlie is going to get revenge and 1d5 insanity. Oh boy. Don't go spinning it all in one place, Charlie. Alright, so revenge was the when a survivor dies during the showdown, suffer frenzy. So when somebody else dies, suffer frenzy. Ain't no point in suffering frenzy when you die. Alright, now we got Beth taking 3. I think she already was heavy on the brain. Oh, I didn't update that, did I? Whoops. So Beth is now down. So she's rolling. 7. Not a seizure. That is lunacy, gain a disorder, and insanity. 1d5. She's getting... Oh, I'm actually okay with this one. She's getting 4 insanity. Photophobia. So this one is don't depart without a lantern. I have a couple lanterns. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure I can come up with creative gear grids for that one. And Grace is getting hit in the face. She's already heavy, so this is her second one. 4. And that is flee for your lives. We get knockback equal to your movement towards the nearest board edge. You're knocked down, and you get 1d5 insanity. Thanks so much. It really helps a lot. All right, well, there's no disorder on that, right? One flee. Nope, it's you knocked. Oh, really? So, stand up for this one. Well, I might as well go around. You know, Aziz is going to see my hand coming from this side, and he's going to be like, oh, that must be straight up and down. So I got this. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm knocked down, I think. Let's read it for the 3rd time, because my retention is poor. Knocked down. It doesn't say bash, it says knocked down. Well, that was just the start. I know, right? So that was just the start. Okay, now when it's drawn face up. Okay, no, we're done. Done. All right, so that's going to be face up over here. Unfortunately, that means my crocodilio eyes cancel my +3 strength on Grace, who is knocked down. I did not perform spawn. Did I? So we're going to put that one right there. Right next to Beth. Yeah, I'm supposed to be doing spawn at the start of all monster turns. That didn't mess anything up. Now, spider actions. Rolling 3, hitting on 4+, 2 damage. And I think I'm going to, since Charlie over here has the prio token, I think I'm going to have yellow move away from Beth. I think so. What would that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then they wouldn't be able to get there. Yes, yes, gaming the game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Yellow is out. And they're targeted. So done. Unfortunately, this guy, this light blue, is going to hit Charlie. Let's see, at least once. Charlie's 3, so 7s are better. Yep, that's 2. Chest and head, what do you got? 2 damage each. Oh, apparently I did not update that. I'm okay with both of those. There's no after effects. I do have... I would like to keep those for surging. So let's screw it. Let's dodge the chest. I'm in the head. Take the chest. All right. Moving on, shall we? Our turn. And I can't get up. Grace is just sitting there. Grace, get up. However, I think we're going to do green. So Beth is going to harvest that silk. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously, Beth? You'd think after the first time you'd learn not to get your weapon stuck in the silk sack. That is stinking 3 times. 3 out of 4? That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Should feel bad. But that is silk. We have officially harvested all 6 silk. That's it, we did it!
That's it, we did it!
We did it!
Alright, thanks, Chewy. Alright, Beth's done. I wish I could get the spider, but they are hydraulically leaping. And I'm gonna pick a random survivor, place the monster over the target. The target cannot, this attack cannot be dodged. They're gonna get bashed and knocked back. And it's a random survivor. This is going to be bad, and I can't get rid of it because there's no spider on the board to attack to remove. Oops, my phone is going off. I had a buddy who might be joining the game. He's probably like, "Where's your dude? Answer your phone." Whoops. All right. Anyway, apologies. So I should probably get rid of some spiders. Darny darn. As the shoot, I'm gonna need to surge to block. It can't be dodged, but it can be blocked. You're not doomed or anything like that. So I'm going to really need to interesting choices. Choices. All right, who's got some survival to spend to get Grace's survival? She's the one that's knocked down. Charlie's got survival. Ginger. All right, Ginger is encouraging. Oh, get up. All right, so she's gonna move and block, I think. Or well, actually, it's not your turn. So blue has just used that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get you in close. Actually, be here. And I'm gonna have, she doesn't have any way to block, so she's just gonna punch that. All right, punching that little spider. Do 5s hit? 8 minus, yep, 3, yep. 5s hit. So 2 hits on the little spider. Oh, yep, that's enough. All right, so yellow is gone. And I think I'm gonna have to just block. And just hope that the ones that are blocking are the ones that get randomly picked. Yeah, red can't move because the spider's adjacent. White will move and block. Let's bring you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, I mean that's the end of our turn. So hydraulic leaps or spawn foist. Hydraulic leap will get pulled face up. Random survivor. Get my random D8 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's the one who doesn't. It's one of the ones who can't block. Delicious. All right. Well, let's read this first, in case I want the placement of this matter. Place the monster over the target and attack. Target suffers bash and knockback 5. All right. So we're going to place it right here. That way. Hey, stop it. That way, Charlie can just smack it twice. In fact, let's see, place. Okay, there's nothing I could do under the flow, really. It does give you a flow 2 block if you needed it, though. So I guess I didn't have to do that. Because, yeah, you're not doomed or anything. All right, anyway, it does appear that Ginger, with her bow and her punchies, is getting attacked. It's 3 speed. Oh, accuracy is low. I mean, high, I guess. So 2 plus, 3, 4, 5, 5 plus. 5 pluses on this. And the damage is freaking excessive. Yeah, that's 2. So 2 hits. Woo! I know I'm gonna have to dodge that. Ginger doesn't have anything. It's 3, 4, 5 damage each on Ginger, who's got low hits or low light wounds on pretty much everything, 2 armor on everything, so everything is going to be a severe. So guess what? Dorminatus 2! Because I'm allowed to do it up to my green affinities. I feel like it's some kind of Power Ranger. Dorminatus 2! Alright, so she gets 2 armor to all locations. And gets like +2. Let's see if I read my handwriting. So yeah, I get 2 armor to all. I get 2 experience. Yep. So there's my handy dandy 10. So 2 experience is the cost. I get 2 everywhere. I think this is going to save her life, though. It is important that she lives. So I think the worst that's going to happen is she gets knocked down, knocked back. All right, so she's at 4. Ugh. And she takes, what was it? Head and feet? Pretty sure it was head and feet, right? So 5 damage to head and feet. After damage, target suffers bash, knockback 5. So 5 damage to head. Oh no. I don't think it's going to matter. And feet. Oh boy, oh boy, boy. Sorry, I'm making sure that my buddy's not like, dude, I'm outside, it's freezing, let me in. We're in the nice fireplace lit house. All right, well, I think she's taking a heavy to the head and feet. Right? So she's knocked downed and bashed and knocked back to 5. Oh, good gravy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow, fell on my keys. Oh wait, would she suffer collision there? Or look, these little guys. Oh, now I gotta. Oh, he'd just go the other direction. Yeah, let's just avoid that. Go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quad Strike is the most powerful. I don't even. I never watched a single episode of that. So, all right, and then that goes on the stack. All right, now, yeah, Charlie's surging. Charlie is surging. That's a hit. Not critable, but it's woundable. I'm re-rolling. I'm using one of your guys' re-rolls on this one. All right, who's ready to see? I think Def had one. We're redeeming that one. Really don't want to miss on this one. Yeah. Okay, you know, I think we're just gonna have to let that one go, right? You roll 2 1s. You just know that it's a thing. I mean, you're just gonna have to deal with it, right? I've got another reroll from Plumpy, but which it could be used to get a couple of these nasty cards off of this list. This Necrotoxins, the Hypergenesis, Devour Offspring. Oh man, there's some good cards in here I would really like to get rid of. But I'll wait. I'll wait. Because actually I wanna do it with two speed and not just 1. Alright, so now it's bad guy turn. Or sorry, now it's minion turn. Let's see, we've got a minion in the back going after Grace. Hitting on for 5s or better. And we got a block. So there you go. Easy peasy. Who else has a block? Charlie's got a block. So that's kind of perfect. All right, so light blue's going after Charlie. Do I need it though? 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, he does. There it is, right there. 1. So he uses the block. And now, actually, it looks like this guy's coming in. Yellow's hitting Charlie, but misses. Needs 7s or better. All right, that was most excellent. And it's super stinking convenient because Charlie is next to, he's adjacent, or she is adjacent to 2 spiders, so they can't move. So he just needs to hit it really hard. Who's the person that can, let's see, Beth. Beth is going to spend their activation to give everybody else a whatchamacallit, an extra speed. All right, I can't move away from it, so she's just gonna stand there. Charlie actually has not used the natural ability yet. I could do that. I might actually. Charlie's still got 4 points on the chest. So Charlie is going to use their natural healer ability and get rid of all injury levels. That's Ginger. Whoops. All injury levels and get all their armor back to one location. They're going to go to the chest. Like that. It's the number one that gets hit. But Charlie's going to use the 2-speed dome hammer. I'm going to dome bust this sumbitch. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Who got hit by that? That was Ginger. Ginger gets a bleed because of 10,000 teeth. All right, here's my 2 dome busting attack. Nothing gets on perfect hits, and 3s works. That's the minimum I need. Just don't be the thing. Oh, woohoo, okay. There we go. We get 2 segmented arms on a wound, rears up, and then smashes down with bash and knockback, which I am free of bash. Let's see, otherwise the monster moves towards the attacker. Okay. If you hit with a spear, nope. Failure, basic action targeting the survivor. Okay, well let's do the segmented ears first. That is a double wound. Nice. Okay. It's all coming down to what absolute horseshit is gonna be in the final, like, 2-3 cards that's just gonna freaking loop in absolute disaster and send us to the grave. It could be really bad. Okay, so 2 damage. First Dome Buster hit. Not a crit. Not a failure. Alright. Next, segmented arms. On a wound, stuff happens. On a crit, better stuff happens. Do a dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. That's a crit. So 2 damage. A crit, which gives him a -1 toughness token from before. He gets a -1 damage token, which I appreciate that. And the wound gets the reaction gets canceled. And I know it does stink because I already surged. So that is a major bummer. I mean, that is a super bummer. I can't give him another attack to win the game. Okay. How do I get 2 wounds on it? Because I can't move. I've got a knockdown person. Aziz! Aziz! You are absolutely killing me here. I have to encourage this person, possibly. Charlie could do that. Yeah, I'm gonna encourage Ginger. Alright. So maybe Ginger can get the last one here. Yeah, okay. So she doesn't have to. Alright, Ginger. Let's do this. You get 3 speed, which really is dangerous. I am facing. Oh boy. Dangerous. What is that? That's 3 hits. Oh man. Oh, please, no. Shit. If I'd have had 2 hits, we'd have avoided it. All right. But as it is, we have hit the trap, and we're doomed. And this could be unpleasant. Ginger has 2 bleeds, not 1. All right. Well, yeah, exactly. All right. So, I'm going to take a break because mailman might have delivered something the other kids can't see. So I'm going to take a quick 5-er. I haven't even taken a break yet. So, I mean, we're 2+ in. So let's go ahead and say we revealed the trap. Let's take a moment. I'll go do some jumping jacks, some sit-ups, some push-ups, get the blood pumping, go play Santa, and I will see you guys back here in just a few moments, all right? I'll be back. I'm not excited about this. I probably should have re-rolled that one that we had earlier with the second re-roll or whatever. Hey, I took my finger off the checker. All right, so trap. All survivors are domed. Perform spawn. And it will be next to him. Hey, thanks, pumping. Let's see. Full move. Spidicules away from the attacker. Well, it said away from the attacker, not all survivors. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, I think is where we are. No, 13, 14. He's back in the corner again. Dang, these funnel spiders. All right, now place all spiderlings that are currently on the board as close to the attacker as possible. Oh, there's gonna be 4 of them. Oh dear. Oh, so this would be the moment that if they have the bleed mood out, that you just say bye-bye. But I don't know. We may possibly survive. I don't know. We will find out. I would be really sad to see Ginger go. I really would. Okay, so they're doomed, and the spiderlings get their action one at a time. I mean, look, we got all that trap was 4 cards from the bottom, the 5th card from the bottom. So, I mean, it could have been worse. We got pretty far down for 1 trap. Just now, it would be very KDM fashion to be at the top for the next round. Whoa! That was a very Santa mistake laugh there. Unintentional. Unintentional. All right. Reshuffled. Really didn't want to do the attacks, but I have to. So it's 3 dice hitting on 4s or better, 2 damage each. And she has 3 vegetables. 7s or better. All right, 7s or better, doomed. And you only have armor on the arms, body, and waist. Okay, let's start with black. 1 hit. Chest. All right. Boom, boom. Light blue. All misses. All right, yellow. 1 hit. To the hands. Purple. Damn it. Oh, come on. Ah, all right. Well, 2 to the body and 2 to the head. which goes straight to the severe injury table. Oh, Ginger, 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 Ginger. Good luck. Okay, 8. 8 is concussion, random disorder, and a bleed. Oh, shit! Oh, come on! I thought we got away with something here. Fear of the dark. All right. Retired. So unless I can get rid of that, they are effectively retired. That sucks. So, breed machine or something. I don't know how we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it when we deal with it. All right, but if you gain this disorder during hunt or showdown, you put on a brave face until you return to the settlement. Basically retire. Yeah, it is better than dying, but my gosh, I'm telling you, some of the disorders we've gotten recently have been rough. All right, well, oh, you're knocked down. So it's still our turn. White hasn't gone yet. Oh man, do I leave Ginger to die? Probably. How far can White go? No extra movement. But Grace has all of it, so she can dash her way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay. Well, Grace is going for it. Get in there. I think she's taking it. She's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, she's underneath for that extra. Let's see if I keep it. I keep it. All right, now she's got two chances. Here's attack number 1. Okay. Should I re-roll on that one? Because the chances are Ginger will die next turn, so I'll use my reroll on that one. All right, there's a hit. All right, that was... Oh, no way. Look at that. I got 2 rerolls. That was Plumpy's reroll. All right. We got the segmented torsus. And that is a wound. All right, well... That is... Oh, wait, I forgot to do the wound from the last Dome Buster. So we only have 1 left. So reflex, unfortunately. Full move away from all threats. Cancel all hits out of range. Full move all spiderlings toward the attacker. Oh, that helps so much. Okay. Where the hell is he going to go? Away from all threats. Down the line, perhaps. That's going to move him right next to somebody. Let's just have him move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, all the way across. And now he's on basic action. And move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there was just nothing I could do about that. Well, I think Grace is going to... I don't think Ginger has any survival to do anything else. I think we are basically cooked here. We get what we get, and we're just going to have to figure it out. All right. Bad guy turn. And he's going to basic action. Yeah, there's really nothing we could do here. I don't see any... Nobody has survival except for Grace. I think Charlie's spent there. No, Charlie's got one more. All right, well, closest threat facing in range. It's Charlie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Works. Now we're still rolling 4 speed, but we are not damaging as much. We took that token away, so we're only 2 damage each. And with Charlie, we're hitting on, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5s are better. 5s are better. Oh, yes. Because guess what? Hey, Charlie. You wanna do something with that last survival? You wanna roll, and then that's enough. Yes, as long as okay. We get segmented knee joint. Failure is replace egg sacs, which there aren't any. Hey, it's over! It's over! Da, 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 da. Alright. That's a dead spider. And everybody is alive. Unbelievable. That's actually... I mean, imagine if I had chosen to continue the hunt. I mean, oh my gosh. That would have been an absolute horrible mistake. Thank you, doubles. Thank you, Elgnirk, for giving us the doubles so that we can actually survive this stuff. Now, we do get penalties on rewards, right? Because we don't get all the loot. We don't get all the loot. We get a lot of the loot. We don't get all of the loot. Hot dog, though. That was a good one. No one died. We got all 6 of the web silks, which is awesome. Amazing awesome. Oh, I gotta figure out what the order of operations is here. So aftermath, let's rewards. So that happens first. Rewards. Settlement gains, silver fighting, got that. If taken is already on the timeline, trigger it now. It's taken this way. Yes. All right, taken. If it's happening during the showdown, nominate the survivor whose name is next to taken. It's Regan. All right, Regan. You played your part well. Let's see what happens. Now, we erase it from the... Yes, erase it from the timeline. Check. Roll a d10. Yeah, I mean, even though we lose half the resources from the hunt event, yeah, everybody survives. We get all those silk resources. Like, our chances of still being able to make what we need to make are high. We're just, crossing our fingers. But thanks for hanging out through that. I don't want to say that was the most difficult one we've ever done. That was pretty cakey. Oh, look at that. Taken on a 9 is a daring rescue. The nominated survivors return to the settlement and gains 2 courage and 2 understanding. That's mega. That's mega. And we get we get the triggering of our first, or her first, understanding nodes. That's insight. And we do that now. Insight. These binders are awesome. Everybody should make these. Insight, and this is technically the Showdown phase. So she gets Analyze. So if she's adjacent to the monster, on her turn, she can reveal the top AI card and place it back on the top of the deck. Now we get to roll for her. 2. Ignore the next severe injury. This showdown, obviously the showdown's over. So the way I just house rule that is, she just has a little asterisk here. Ignore next severe injury. I don't know how you do it at your table. That's just how I do it at mine. Taste another ruled Nazis. You can tell me I'm doing it wrong, and then maybe I'll change it. I don't know. All right, so that was that. Nothing else. You need to roll high on that table to get the permanent movements and stuff. I think anything low on these insights are crap. Crap on a crap cracker. All right. But that is fantastic. Getting Regan back without a scratch on her. I knew you guys would save me. And we got Seth the Watched as well. What a stinking victory this one was. All right, let's keep going with rewards. We get 4 basic and 8 Spidicules resources. However, we only get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's look at them. Eyeballs, venom sac. Yes, venom sac we needed for the partisan. That was the one thing we didn't have. Small appendages and chitin, and we needed chitin, didn't we? Or no, am I thinking of Husk? I'm thinking of Husk from Dragon King. That was the thing that was being an absolute biatch. And we also get 1 more Spidicules resource for Scavenger Kit. Arachnid Heart. Alright, we get our Indom. Which is... oh, where did I put that thing? Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. Well, we get... this one. This one is, so when you gain this, gain the Toximeter pattern. That's the newer version. We have the older version. Then if the settlement has a survivor with Death Touch, they may archive this resource to dissolve it into a potent elixir. Nominate a survivor to drink the... what the hell does that say? My glasses. The decoction and gain Crescent Step. So I thought it was they had to do it, not the person with Death Touch had to do it. But apparently it's they make it and dissolve this with their acid palms, and then they nominate a survivor to drink it. Oh, that is very interesting. That opens up a world of fun. We also get the silken nervous system, which is an organ. That is a rare resource. And we get black lichen. which again is pretty much anything. It is bone, organ, hide, consumable, and other. And you may consume this to, I don't know, be masochistic and get yourself a severe injury for fun. But that sounds stupid. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And then we get basic resources. We only get, what, 2 of them? Yeah, we get 2. Wah, wah, wah. Could be a perfect bone or something. It's always a good thing. So, Ozzy, you know what, Aziz? You are totally fired. Let's see if I can tap the camera. You could be an absolute jerk. No, it's if I put my hand or something on it, like rotates. It's just, what an absolute clown. Oh well. Hey, when you guys get me up to millions of subscribers and I can afford cameras that don't auto-rotate, I can't, it's just built into these. They just will rotate if they think they need to. It's built in, there's nothing I can do about it, except possibly sending like automated emails to their developers' boxes every day. Give me an option to like disable the auto-rotate. Maybe I could do that. Yep, that's what they are. That's what it is, an hotspot. So, yep. Thanks. It's like, I've got an idea for a feature. They're gonna love it. When they're skydiving, it'll auto-rotate with them. It's like, oh, that's not what I'm using it for, dude. I'm not doing that. We'll do it again, and again, and again. All right, monster hide and monster bone. All right, what else? What else? Excuse me. So I got that. Check. We don't have scarification. All right, now we're at Hunt XP. So we get 2 XP for level 2. Oh, and Ginger gets, she got 2 for triggering Dorminatus or whatever. And she gets 2 for this, so she ages up. And Charlie will age up. Look at this, we're having fun, Everybody's having fun. It's a birthday party for everybody. Beth ages up. Grace ages up. Oh my gosh. It's a party. It's a party. Then 1 weapon prof. So Fist and Tooth gets a check. Then she gets Afraid of the Dark, or Fear of the Dark. Basically retired. I do need to find a way to get that undone. Leatherface is also retired in our settlement, but he is like fear of everything. So hemophobia, fear of the dark, and something else. He basically, you just would want to sacrifice him on like a murder or something. He's just absolutely worthless, completely horrifyingly worthless. Okay. I will have to figure out what to do with the others as far as weapon prof. Probably do hammer for Charlie since they did such a good job. Or club, whatever, club. And we're gonna go ahead and take Talk Scimitar with Beth. Cause why not? That's fun. And Grace does get sword prof. Why would we not want to give our Grace the sword prof? So there you go. All right. So now we're done with that. Da, 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 da. What a victory. Yeah, it did it again. I hate you, Uzzies. This guy. About to just turn the camera off. Just have black screen, like a podcast. All right, let's see. We also got Charlie got Revenge. Which I think's awesome. On Survivor Death. Frenzy. Right? That's not bad. Yes, you said it like it's bad. I think that's fantastic. And Beth got Photophobia. Oops. So must have a lantern. No problem. I got plenty of that. I got plenty of that. So one of the things I do is the promo lanterns and stuff. I pick like 4 of them at the beginning of every campaign. Like I'll have like one that the Undying Lantern. It's like if I name a survivor after me. Like in this one is Let's Talk About Kevin from the movie Let's Talk About Kevin or whatever. That fit. Then there's the one that gives +1 evasion, there's one that gives +1 accuracy, and then there's one that has some green affinity links, and there's one more. So basically I randomize those, pass them out at the beginning of my campaign, so I have lanterns. That is not a big deal. Oh, and then we just got the Millennium Lantern as well. Where is that one? Red's Light. We just got this one. I am using OBS. And then on the Aftermath, get an extra weapon proficiency. So I'm thinking about using this one with Beth and her Talk Scimitar. Getting Crescent Step a little bit earlier. So I've looked and I've selected all the locks and whatever, and I can't see if I can't figure out. So if you want to jump on Discord and talk shop with me on how to prevent this crap from happening, I would feel sad about not yelling at Aziz anymore, but I would also feel better not having to click the stinking rotate all the time too. So we could yell at him for focusing. Uncheck. Is that on? Yeah, again, here, send me that on a message. We'll do that. That's huge if they've figured this out. All right, what else do I need to do? So we got the rewards. We get survivors returning, drawing settlement data. What is our current story? Yes, we get Regan. We get Seth. Let's see. So that was a level 3 spider we just did. Now we are on Lanternier 19, ladies and gentlemen. I honestly never thought we'd get there. And we get I know we didn't roll it on the hunt event, but we do get Acid Storm. We do get Acid Storm from the game overs. The many game overs. And we do have a visit from Nico, which is in my Nemesis book. So I ended up in not being able to add all expansions to the same binder. It just would have been freaking War and Peace. huge. So I separated it into quarries and Nemesis. So red witches are in here on node 2. Is it a visit from Nico is 13. I usually do stories first. Oh, NSFW. What is it? How many cycles do you need for game over? It stops caring after a little while. But, game over. So on the settlement record sheet, there is, I don't even remember where it is. Lost settlements? Right there at the bottom, lost settlements. So if you've played enough and you've checked all those for lost, like game overs, which is here. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. And we're gonna do a drinking game sometime where every time Aziz decides to do this, I don't think we'd get through an hour. Although sometimes I angle the camera enough so that it won't do it. But because it's looking straight down, it's you're just being a bitch, dude. You're being a bitch. So first check mark you get this, second check mark, or third solid, just like age. So each bolded checkbox. The first one, you get an extra survivor corpse to start the game. The second one, you can see better. So no, you gain a skull and increase your whole survival limit by 1 for the settlement. And then the third solid checkbox, they can see better. So everybody gets a +1 permanent accuracy. And then, but the white lion has grown fat from feeding on you. So the first bad guy, the Showdown, like prologue one, gains an extra damage token. So it's better, but the first one hurts a bit. Then the last one is rainy season. So you add Acid Storm to years 3, 7, 13, and 19. Because it wants to be a bitch. I don't know, because our industrial smog has created acid rain over the course of my many settlements. Our ammonia, our leatherworking has caused a thick layer of smog around the world that we now have acid rain. Bit too environmentally woke for me, but whatever. So we'll do Acid Storm after. I usually do stories first. Let's do that first. Because I've never read this before, and I want to so bad. Alright. I'm hoping this doesn't send us right into a fight, because that would be bad. Anyway. Visit from Nico. Come on. Visit from Nico. This one is not NSFW. Alright. So. A second witch arrives with a grin. Tormented screams jolt the settlement awake. The pinpoint expression of suffering is so distinct that every hearing survivor squirms in agony. I guess Sam is over in the corner doing whatever, not caring. Nico carves deep into the flesh of her immobilized victim, expertly twisting the blade to avoid essential structures and heighten the pain. She purrs with renewed joy over every tear shed. Add Nemesis encounter Braal and Nico, level 2 to the current Lantern year on the timeline. Nominate a survivor with the highest courage to endure Nico's torture. So who has the most courage? It's probably Sally. Oh man, I hope it's not Sally. It's totally Sally, isn't it? It's totally Sally. Alright. Sam has 4. Damien has 5. Sally has 8 or 7 or something. So it's Sally. Oh my god. If you kill Sally, I'm going to flip the table. Table's about to get flipped. Okay. We have a reroll here, so maybe... Oh, man. Let's find out. Oh, let's just roll, find out. Ka-chow. I swear to God, Aziz, I didn't do anything. All right, so a 5. Enduring Nico's torture, a roll of 5 is... Okay, if the settlement has Sword of Silence, we do not. All right. Oh, that's cool. That might be one of the first things I've seen as far as if you have Sword of Silence. Ooh, I usually get that thing if I can. Okay. All right, so we don't have it. So Nico flays the skin over the heart. She whispers vile heresies in counterpoint to her victim's heartbeat. Tormented, circulation rapidly shrivels her skin, leaving it hanging on their flesh like a flaccid suit. A distant smile flickers across her face as she works. She shears the papery remains with esoteric geometries. The nominated survivor suffers the gaping chest wound, severe body injury, and gains post-traumatic stress. Well, she ain't going on any hunts, so that's not a big deal. But gaping chest wound, if I recall, is permanent. Suffer a minus permanent strength, which isn't that bad. That isn't that bad. That is a disorder, though. So that is pulling a disorder, right? Yeah, so I get to erase. I'm going to be able to erase one of these other ones. So post-traumatic stress. Oh, did I just shake the tape? I shook the tape. Yeah. Sally is, by definition, a final girl. I mean, she has done it. she has been through it. I gotta write that down, don't I? Gaping chest wound. Oh, and that can happen several times. She's now down to 2 strength. However, she's our Twilight Sword girl, so she's adding 9. So is okay. Is okay. All right. Well, if we rolled 8 or more, she would have gotten a fighting art, which would I not necessarily needed that. So yeah, but the fact that she has to skip a hunt, she wasn't going to hunt anyway, I think we're okay here. And we have to add Braal Nico level 2 to this one. We already have that basically. Red Witches 2. So yeah, honestly, the next time we're streaming this settlement, it'll be Nico time. That's awesome. So my Nico is not finished yet. So I tell you what. Here's my plan. My plan is to paint Nico over my break, over my holiday. All right, that's my plan. And therefore it will be ready for the next Showdown, which is the next Lantern Year. I was planning on doing Nucalope Showdown on the Friday of the new year. But maybe I need to do a New Year's kind of stream. I don't know. Hop into Discord, guys. Let me know what you think about a New Year's stream. I'm not promising anything, but maybe do a Nucalope vignette on New Year's. Eve, maybe? I don't know. Depends on what you guys are doing. Anyway, that's a thought. So then regular Friday would be Santa Clara. Nico. All right. Well, now we're doing Acid Storm. So Acid Storm. The air tastes sour and burns the survivor's cracked lips. The sky cracks in great flashes, revealing spiraling black clouds. Finally, it opens, dousing everything in acid rain. Roll a d10. Gotcha. Man, I'm telling you, Lantern Festival this year. This has really just been crazy lanterns all stinking year. All right, so let's see. Some of the debris around the settlement becomes useful due to doing strange effects. Add 1 scrap to the settlement storage. Yes, sir. All right, so it prevents music endeavors. That's, yeah, oh well, and gives +2 to art endeavors. We might want to give Ginger the Acid Storm exercise. So this is pretty much our one opportunity to give her Acid Palm. So she had Death Touch. She had Death Touch, and now, yeah, where is that thing? So she has Death Touch. She wants Acid Palms, which gives her sharp fists. So we might end up doing this, and maybe even using a reroll to try to guarantee it, because getting Acid Palms on Fist and Tooth, even though she's retired, we're going to find another way to get rid of that disorder. There are ways. You don't want to know. There are ways. I could get you a toe. Amateurs. All right, so we could do that, and we do have cooking. So we could actually. I think we need a founding stone for one of our patterns that we got. Oh, speaking of that, let's see. We get from our insight plated shield. Plated shield is our insight grab. So it's a 2. Let's see. So you need resources from a level 2 monster. We need monster grease, a round leather shield, which we have, and 3 scrap. We only have 2 scrap. So, and if I recall, plated shield has like a lashback or thorns or something. Do we have anything that we just gained that is considered scrap as well? No. No. I know one of the spider resources is considered scrap. Oh, we did need thick web silk. We did need thick webs. Oh my god. Okay, I think it might be done. Thick web silk today to make some things. What is it? Ah, spinnerets. Spinnerets is scrap. That's the thing. So we could have made a fun little shield. Not necessary though. It's neat. I don't know if we have to have it. Alright, well now we get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 endeavors for survivors and 1 for cooking. Holy crap, is that a record? I don't think we've ever had 5. That's insane. Did you not get a stone last time? What do you mean stone? Help me out. Help me out, Def. Which stone you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, yeah, so are you talking the scrap stuff? I don't think, because we ended up making the scimitar. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we got a founding stone. Oh, I might have to look. I don't remember getting a founding stone. I think we would have wanted one. I think we had a chance to. but I don't think we ended up getting it. I think we had a piece of gear that required a founding stone, but we didn't have it to make. Maybe that would have been it. Yeah, don't remember. I might have to go back and watch. I don't know. It's out there. I could be wrong, and I am often wrong. Alright. Update timeline, checkity check, update death count, don't need to, check milestones. Oh, hell yeah. We've got so many birthdays. Ginger, happy birthday. This is number 3 for you. Enhanced senses. Experience sharpens your instincts. Roll on the table. What do we want for her? We want... Ooh, I think all these are very nice. Rolling Snake Eyes gives us a speed. Rolling Double Lanterns gets us 3 permanent strength for our Fist and Tooth person, which would be really nice. Who is also afraid of the dark, and we have to figure that out. But hey, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Well, you got doubles. Not the one we're looking at. Random fighting art. Now we've got some good fighting arts already. Thrill Seeker. Thrill Seeker. So it's gain a fighting art. Thrill Seeker. And you, Aziz, focus. Seriously, dude. Killing me. Whenever you gain survival during Showdown, gain an additional survival. Currently, Ginger has Destined, Leader, and Death Touch. So of all those, I'd probably get rid of Destined. Since, yeah. But, yeah, it's the only one that really isn't doing anything for a retired person. Destined is the Dragon King one that is more useful in the People of the Stars campaign, where it says if you don't depart, you get zeroed out on survival and insanity. So forcing you to keep pushing. So Thrill Seeker. Shoot to thrill. Gain an additional survival. Okay. Not as fun. Alright, Charlie. Age number 1. Let's see what this guy gets. Girl. Charlie just, that's a boy name, but whatever. She is getting random fighting art. This one, I hate this one. I dislike it. I don't find it as cool. Once per showdown, you may spend an act to have all non-death survivors gain +2 insanity. When you die, you encourage everybody. I don't find this one that great. However, this one could be really useful on a wrong sheet. On a Croc fight. Because you don't want to be bingo on insanity, right? But it's that spend an act. Is it all or all non-deaf? See, that's a good one. Beth the Queen over here. It's forfeit your, act to give all other survivors +1 speeds. That other sucks. All right. All right, we're gonna do Beth's age up. 9. Guess what? Fighting art. Be good. Tough. I can dig this one. Tough. When rolling on the severe injury table, roll a 1. Wait, unless you roll a 1, add +1 to the result. This does not matter for brain results. So I like tough. I like tough. In this campaign, there's one I like above all others, really, though. Has it Damien's got it? Unconscious fighter. Like, takes 7 bleeds to kill you. That one's friggin' epic. Alright, and Grace's turn to roll. Unconscious fighter is stinking amazing. Hey, guess what? Oh, you know what? We've gotten this one a lot, and it's not horrible. It makes me want to give this person Rhythm Chaser, and then use our leather drums, so they can encourage everybody, and that gives everybody a +1 speed. And then, of course, if she had any courage or understanding, we could use her courage and understanding on Overwhelming Darkness. However, that doesn't do diddly shoot for the forest wants what it wants, which is what we're doing with the spider most of the time anyway. So leader having an Overwhelming Darkness buff does absolutely nothing when you roll for the group once and then take penalties to increase it with the forest wants what it wants. So it's not exactly good, but it is really nice when it is jumped or grabbed with like Rhythm Chaser and the drums, or even just drums. You don't even need Rhythm Chaser, but so you can encourage everybody, give everybody a speed, especially with things like Dome Buster. That Dome Buster is really doing it for me this year, or this campaign. All right, well, honestly, guys, I think I might call it here. I really was. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, but then honestly, I was probably just gonna be playing around with resources and stuff. It's super entertaining, super entertaining. And I'm still trying to figure out what you talking about, Willis. This the Founding Stone piece. I don't remember which one you are talking about. Oh, are you talking about the cracks in the ground one? I think you might be right. I think we got a Founding Stone from the cracks in the ground one. I don't think we ever actually grabbed it, though. Yeah. It's the way I organize my stuff. I can remember what happened last based on my pile of shame. Actually, that's so technically you're probably supposed to shuffle the event deck. I don't. I just don't. I just, for the sake of variety, I do one big shuffle at the beginning of my campaign, and then I just freaking set it there, and I just drop the top card. The only time anything ever really gets put back is when something tells me to put it back in. So, yeah, that's just a house rule, and to me that prevents the real pain of multi-plagues, multi-murders. Of course, that didn't mess anything up this time. So when Plague and Murder and Skull Eater get pulled, I do them. But then they get the F out. Like, I pull them out. Because there's just like, I've had 2 campaigns that I have had like 3 plagues and 3 murders or something like that. It just it completely fungicides it. Like, it kills the fun. Fungicide. It absolutely is brutal. It just makes it not fun, especially if you're playing with other people and they're like, oh, let's play Kingdom of Death. I hear that's fun and it's a hard game, but then just like, no, but now it's punishing. Now their experiences, it's all just completely and utterly punishing. So like, once and done. So then I just, pull the top card and put it on the bottom. So yeah, Founding Stone. And I don't know where my gear binder is. It's somewhere. So I need to remember that. I'll put that over here. Gear storage. All right. Do I want to hang out with you fine people and do endeavors? Or do I want to just get on with the prize? Full Monty Python. Get on with it. All right, well, I'll tell you what. If you're on Discord, I'll summarize what happens with the endeavors, and we'll move on from there. So if you want to know what happens with the endeavors on this lantern year, you're going to have to jump on Discord and find out. It's wheel time. Da, 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 da. Where is my wheel? Da, 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 da. All right, now I got to go through the who's already won, who hasn't won. Plumpy had a solo spin. Honestly, I can't even remember anymore. Who hasn't won something? Is it just rats? Def, have you won something? I feel like you've won something. It all blends together. Yeah, I think it might just be rats. Rats, all right, let's... you know what? It's obligatory. There's... Good luck, good luck. All right. And of course, you guys can... Oh, who is it? Oh, I just missed. All right, rats, congratulations. Round of applause for rats. All right, let's get on with it. Get to the good stuff. All right, I'll tell you what. I know, Puppy's in that same boat. All right, I will give... If it lands on the dice set, I will let you have your pick. Since Elgnirk was going to trigger, what we were going to get the Elgnirk story, it would have triggered. So I will extend the dice choice to the wheel spin. Now that's only if the wheel spin pulls up dice. You can have your choice of the options. So good luck. Happy holidays to everybody. I don't know what I'll be... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. I swear, I'm not pre-programming this at all. That's awesome. So Elgnirk does come through. Our Chaos Elf does come through. So all right. So rats, you're gonna be able to pick whatever of those choices. Again, we got classic. We've got Squire dice, Golden Bat dice, and Black Friday dice. All right, Black Friday. Classic, Golden Bat, Squire dice, Black Friday, Death dice. So your choice of dice sent on out. That's, of course, if you want it even at all. It's on you. I'm not gonna cry if you opt out, but cool. It was fun. You got to watch the wheel spin and your name get pulled up. So some adrenaline or whatever the heck that is. That that opening the pack like chemical, like winning the lottery. All right. Well, hop on Discord, chitty chat with me. and help me come up with fun ideas for the next stream, that kind of thing. But yeah, we need to figure out who's getting Crescent Step. Let's kill this. We need to figure out who's getting Crescent Step from this indomitable resource. And we need to roll for, was it acid palms for Ginger? Because that'd be nuts. So we've got some things to do. But yeah, that's it. I'm done. So, yeah, no stream Monday, no stream Wednesday. Got to come up with some things, and my schedule will be changing as well. So be on the lookout for the change of days. I would like to wish everybody a happy holiday, whatever you're, celebrating. Peace and love to those you care about and yourselves. And I pray everything goes swimmingly. Don't, burn the duck or ham or turkey or whatever the heck it is. Keep your fire extinguishers close and your loved ones closer. And I'll catch you later. It's me, 5XP, signing off. Happy holidays.